Hello, and welcome to northeast of Algonquin. My name is Kara, and I run a small homestead in the woods alongside my boyfriend John, a little ways northeast of Algonquin Park in Ontario, Canada. We have 3 dogs, an 11-year-old Chihuahua named Dexter, and 2 2-year-old livestock guardian dogs, Bridget and Athena. We also have 2 cats, Phoenix, who's a complete menace, and Freya, who's the sweetest cat in the world. And then there's Layla, our velveteen lop rabbit. We also have 50-something chickens. Life on the homestead isn't always chaotic, hardly anything goes to plan, and there's always some sort of project on the go, or something that needs fixing. While you probably won't see John on camera, join me while we navigate the ups and downs of homesteading and learning on the go. This life we've chosen isn't always easy, but we wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Go. Go. Look out.
Hi, Big Mama. You're a pretty girl. Whoops. Careful, Billy. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Cash. Be an ice cream. I hear you, Freya. There you go. Come on, Phoenix. All right, guys, so sitting here editing this video and I realized that I'm doing it a little out of order. So the clip you're about to see of me checking the dehydrator, I should have inserted footage that I'm now going to have to insert afterwards, before this morning routine, because it was actually filmed the day before. I harvested some mullein to make a tincture and put it into the dehydrator, and I showed you guys me harvesting the mullein and putting it in the dehydrator and all that. So the footage you're about to see here, the little clip you're about to see here as I'm making my coffee, was me checking the dehydrator, realizing that it wasn't done yet, and resetting it. So yeah, I'm still getting used to editing and still getting used to filming, and the program that I'm using and all the things. It's long form video is still new to me, so I am learning by my mistakes. And because I've already got all the text and all that in the right places of this, I don't want to take the time to go back and redo it all, because at this point I'm about 2 weeks behind in editing. And I'm coming up on my vacation here, and I'm going to be filming quite a bit while I'm on vacation with different things that I'm doing. And I don't want to go back and take the time to put it in the right order, because that's just going to be a pain in the butt. So yeah, you're going to see a little bit of a jumble of a video here, because I did a whole bunch of things in a couple day period. But I am working on getting better at this, and hopefully future videos get a little bit better as we go. So yeah, anyway, carrying on. Come on, Dex, let's go outside. Do you see what I see? That is an itty bitty baby Snoeshoe Rabbit. Are you ever freaking cute? I tried to get a little closer without scaring it. It's about like 8 feet away from me. But apparently me using the weed whacker scared it out of hiding. I didn't go into like any brush or anything like that, so I didn't actually come near it. I was 10 feet away or so, and it scared it. But look at you, how tiny, whoops, how tiny are you? So cute. Let's see if I can get a different angle here. Oh my goodness. So adorable. So snowshoe rabbits, for those who don't know, in the spring, summer, and fall, they are brown, and in the winter they turn completely white. And we have a family of them living on our property, and they're pretty neat to watch. Good afternoon, guys. I think it's afternoon. Yeah, it's afternoon. Oh, jeez. Put this a little bit closer. Got my kombucha. Time for a quick break. Yeah, as I'm sure you can see, today is kind of a yard cleanup day for us. Bug spray is working. I just let a mosquito go away from me. Everything since it has turned green has kind of gotten a little bit overgrown because we've been a bit preoccupied with other things. And when you live in the woods, everything grows over very quickly, so it's a lot to maintain. But yeah, John did some cleanup in the back, moved some junk because it's a small farm homestead, so we have doom piles outside too. And we did do a bunch of dump runs last year, and even had a bin dropped off for metal scrap and all that. We're still not even done, but we only had it for a few days, and so it was whatever you could get into it went into it. And you create more as you go. But yeah, we never we got to get better at this, but we never get around to fall cleanup. It would make our spring and early summer a lot easier on us, but somehow we just never managed to get around to that. But yeah, anyway, welcome back to the channel. I don't know, I'll have probably 2 or 3 videos up by the time you see this one. But we're not up to anything major today. Although I might get my birthday present out. My birthday was on Wednesday. It is now Friday. And John went and picked me up the rototiller that I had picked out today. So maybe we'll get that out. I went with a corded electric just because the pull start is hard for me at the moment. I've got a tennis elbow that has been acting up a lot recently, and even with the lawnmower, while our lawnmower is amazing, it's a Honda, it's Troy built, and even after sitting outside all winter, it starts up on the first pull, no problem. Because everything gets so overgrown this time of year very quickly, I'm constantly having to stop and empty out the bag and all that. And so, starting it multiple times, 10, 15, 20 times when I'm trying to get an area done is pretty hard on my shoulder right now, because the tennis elbow refers pain into my shoulder right in here. So it's just easier on my shoulder and my elbow really to do corded electric. So that's what I went with. It's only a 16. Excuse me. It's only a 16-inch because the rows in my garden are not that wide, and so I'm not doing the whole garden. I'm just doing the rows. Although maybe I should do the whole garden. I might have a little more control over the weeds that way. But we'll see. Anyway, so we're just kind of doing some yard cleanup and cleaning up junk and, garbage and all the things that have just been, cardboard boxes that have been sitting outside for 6 months and stuff like that just ends up just getting, tossed out the door in the winter because, for whatever reason. They're an ADHD homestead, and so it gets put outside to be dealt with, while we're not doing whatever it is that we're doing that we're trying to clean up in the house. And being ADHD, we forget about it, and because it's out of sight, out of mind. And so things pile up. So yeah, we got to get better at that. We're both in agreement on that this year because we're dealing with a lot of stuff that we've just kind of dumped different places. So we're in agreement on that we need to get better at not just pitching things out the door. Even though it's the easy route at the time. So yeah. It is not a super warm day today, like temperature wise, but with the sun out, like it's only supposed to go up to 17 Celsius, which is not super hot. I think it's somewhere in the 60s. I could be wrong on that. Might be only in the 50s. But because I think 20 is somewhere around 70. I can't remember exactly. I do try to convert sometimes because I've got friends in the States and they have no idea what I'm talking about Celsius. But yeah, just kind of cleaning up all the things, and we're oh, can we have? Oh no, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, squirrel. We're cleaning up all the things and doing some weed whacking and some lawn mowing and some trimming back of things, and our path up the side of the house was super overgrown, so that needed to be dealt with. But I asked John to let me deal with that because I do have some medicinal plants and stuff that I didn't want to be just mowed down with the mower, because when he gets going, everything in sight goes. He just flattens everything. So I asked him to let me deal with certain areas because I've got, like I say, I've got some mullein growing, and although he did leave a little square in the back, which is very tall grass, but there is some milkweed. We do like to try and leave the milkweed for the monarchs as much as we can. We do obviously have to clear some of it, but we try to leave as much of it as we can for the monarchs. So yeah, anyway, I think I'm gonna get back to clean up. The front of my house is a disaster and there's crap everywhere. But yeah, with the sun out, it's pretty warm, and I'm actually considering changing shirts because I was a little bit chilly when I first came out, so I wore a long sleeve shirt. But I might have to change that soon, because yeah, it is, I'm a little bit warm now, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick 5-10 minute break here and then get back to things. We may maybe do some hot dogs or something on the fire a little bit later on. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what all we get up to today. Beginning of the video, you would have seen that I collected some mullein. Those were mullein leaves that I was collecting. They have a ton of medicinal properties. They're very good for respiratory support, so I make a tincture out of those because I am a smoker. I'm working on quitting. My dad passed about 1.5 years ago. Almost exactly 1.5 years ago, actually, with stage 4 lung cancer at 70 years old. And yeah, I've been working on it, but it's not an easy thing to quit when you've been a smoker for, let's see, I want to say about 13 years old when I started smoking. I have quit a couple of times, but yeah, I'm 41 now, so yeah, it's time to try and break that bad habit. But it's easier said than done. I know I have done it a couple of times, and it's not an easy thing to do. So yeah, anyway, The tincture that I make is good for the respiratory sports. So yeah, I make tinctures for all sorts of different things. I've got one that's an elderberry and wolfberry, which is like a goji, but it's specific to the Ningxia region in China, the ones that I get. So they're Ningxia wolfberries. And rather than making a syrup, because I find that the tinctures, because I put them in my coffee in the morning, I remember to take that one. Whereas a syrup that sits in the fridge, I don't remember to take, and it ends up going bad on me, so it's a waste to do it that way. So instead I make a tincture of it. But yeah, we'll talk more about tinctures and wild medicine and all the things another day. And for now, I'm gonna take my quick break here and get back to the disaster that is our homestead cleanup and all the things. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get back to it.
So it seems that not only did I mix up the clips in this video, but I also actually forgot to end the video. So yeah, tilling the garden here, but this video's gotten pretty long and a little jumbled, so I'm going to leave you with evening chores in the coop and hope to see you next time. Bye guys.